Welcome back, everyone, to the Astro Room, your very own portal to the cosmos. And I am very much once again excited about some imaging that we're going to try to do tonight. Let's see if it'll all work out. I want to be able to use the new features as well, like the deep sky stack. What I would like to try and image are three things: Thor's helmet. Are you ready, everyone? Thor's helmet. I would like to try to do Orion. And all of this because I want to test, like I said, the new deep sky stack. I also want to try a comet today. Comet 62P. Hopefully I'll say this correctly. Comet 62P Tsuchinshan. And we're going to dig in. Which comet is this? Where is it located? You know the Astro Room. We're here to learn, figure out more about these objects that we're looking at. So let's get ready. Let's see what we can see. I'm excited. All right, so let's start with Thor's helmet. Check it out. Oh man, this is gonna be cool. Thor's helmet right there. What a cool name. And I want to make sure I'll start making out the helmet, the shape of how it is. So it's got like the horns here. Let's zoom in. I always triple check everything, everyone. So yeah. Okay, so we know it's going to be around in here somewhere. I like to do autofocus all the time before I even start imaging. I like to do the autofocus. Funny that it says unknown here. I noticed that when the scope or the centering, we have it. Okay. Wow. Okay. I want to just say something here. I don't know. I think the Seestar, ZWO company, the one that makes the Seestar, they need to fix this. I've had problems with this several times. Okay, let me know if you guys have encountered this problem too, okay? So if you notice, it says unknown, but we know we're looking at Thor's helmet. And if I don't want to mess up the imaging, but I just want to show you guys. If I go back to it and I tell it to go to, right? You see how I just looked it up and it comes, it's right here again. It says, right? This is Thor's helmet, SH298. Why is it? And it's in there. You see this? It's in the frame, okay? Why is it that when I go back to stargazing mode, why is this telling me unknown? I don't like this, okay? That's just me personally having this problem. Maybe, I don't know. I've had this issue for a while, but anyway, let me try to ignore that. And I don't like it because you know what? Once you click on this to save your pictures, right? Or you want to start taking the pictures, what's going to happen is, I believe it doesn't tell you on your watermark at the bottom of the pictures, it doesn't tell you that what your image is, right? What the object is, okay? So yeah, I'm curious if anybody else is having that problem. However, I want to stay positive because the view of this is looking phenomenal. You can see the horns of Thor's helmet right here. This is cool. Let's zoom in. Guys, this is only barely maybe 3 minutes, getting on to 3 minutes of imaging. Okay, let me try to mark. If I mark the object, okay, so maybe when I take the picture, maybe I was wrong about that. I'm sorry, everyone. Maybe when I take the picture, it's still going to tell me it's that. Maybe. I'll double check. I'll take a picture and I'll check, but NGC 2359. Okay. This is looking wild. I love it. Love it. This is so fun. I hope you guys are also imaging while you're looking at the Astro Room. While you're watching this channel, I hope that you guys are also trying it out. We've got a good night tonight in the sense that the moon is barely just a little sliver of the crescent. It's funny, sometimes I feel like Thor's helmet looks like a snail. I don't know if anybody else, I don't want to downgrade the helmet, of course. The helmet is awesome, but if you zoom in, do you guys see that too? Like, let me zoom in more. I'm loving these colors, but look at, it looks like a little snail. Like here's the shell, and then this is like the little snail, the head. Yeah, so I don't know why this happens. I don't like it that it says unknown. I've noticed that a few times for some objects and I don't get it. It almost seems like, is it not truly identifying my location? But that doesn't make sense. Like I know it has my location accurate. Is it a plate solving problem or that I don't even know. I don't even know. Guys, this is looking awesome. I feel bad that I can't unsee the snail. Now at this point, I need to get into Thor mood. I need to get into Thor mood. I maybe it's just me. Maybe circling it, marking it, just maybe if I don't mark it. No, no, still. This is pretty cool. We're gonna dig in. We're gonna dig in like I usually like to do. Let's dig into Thor's helmet while this is imaging. We are at 5 minutes. We're gonna dig in and learn more about this. Let's do it. All right, so let's go into the Sky Guide app. And remember, everyone, that I mentioned it in a comment. Somebody asked in one of the comments, and I just want to address it here, that this app, Sky Guide, it's only available for iOS devices. So for your iPads, your iPhones, when it comes to Android, it's not available yet there, unfortunately. If you go to the Google Play Store and you try to look for Sky Guide, you will see another one. You will find another one that's also called Sky Guide, but it's not the same company that makes this one. So and from what I hear, it's not as good as this one. So what I recommend for Android users is Stellarium. Okay, just download Stellarium. Okay, it's really good. That's a really good app too. So, all right, so let's dig into Thor's helmet. What are we looking at? Where is it? Emission Nebula. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, so we've got it. Interesting. So we've got Orion here, right? And here it is. Let's zoom it in. Beautiful. I love this. Look at this, guys. Look at how deep we can zoom in. I love this. That's what I love about this app. Wow. You know, and I'm comparing this as I'm looking, right, when we're looking at the Seestar image of this, you do see all these stars everywhere around Thor's helmet, right? Okay, so let's dig in. Here it is. It's an emission nebula. Rises at 4:21. Okay, we got plenty of time. It is 10:14 p.m., 10:14 California Pacific time, and it doesn't set till 3:11. So we're not going to image it for that long, but all right. So the distance from Earth, look at this, 11,900. 11,900 light years. Okay, okay. Wow, names. Okay, guys, this is interesting. It's got other names. Does it have slug? Please tell me it has slug. They need to add it. Guys, I need to contact, I don't know, the Astronomical Society or something. They need to add slug. I don't know who designates these names, but okay, we got Duck Nebula, the Whistle. Oh, I can see that. I can see the Whistle Duck Nebula. I gotta dig into the Whistle Nebula. Head and Shoulders? Head and Shoulders. I need to look at it. Nebula, okay. Flying Eyeball? Okay. Okay, the 29A, we saw that on the Seestar was saying that too. NG2359, yep, that's right. Gum 4? Am I the only one reacting weird? Should I make a reaction video? This is funny to me. I don't know why. I love that. Head and Shoulders? I need to go back and, because if I zoom in here, I can't distinguish it. Whistle, I could definitely see Whistle. Reflection nebula themselves do not emit significant amounts of visible light, but are near stars and reflect light from them. Okay, that makes sense. Famed examples of emission nebulae include the Orion Nebula and Carina Nebula, both of which are stellar nurseries. That's right. That's right. I love that. Pleiades and Taurus are an open star cluster passing through a dust cloud which scatters their blue light back to Earth in the form of a reflection nebula. Thor's Nebula. Yeah, is this what constellation? Well, yeah, because it's near Orion. Okay. Let's see how the Seestar is doing. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm seeing the Head and Shoulders now. I think. Yeah, because the head right here and the shoulder, I don't know if that's what they mean. It looks like someone that's got their arms extended up, like this is the head or something. Wait, the head is, the shoulders are coming out of the head on the side? I don't know. I don't know, guys, but this is funny. All right, let's get serious. Let's get scientific here. It's looking pretty good at 9 minutes. I really like these features, everyone. What do you guys think about this? Have y'all been using this? The brightness, contrast, saturation while you're imaging? I like it. I like how it, you can enhance it a little bit more, or yeah, just change the look of it too. I like it because you can also kind of change it to grayscale, like kind of monochrome. I wish it brought a denoise feature. Like I know the other new feature, when after it's done imaging, right, you can, with the picture, you can sharpen it, but I wish it had a denoise while we were doing this. Maybe that's, am I asking for too much? Maybe that's too advanced at this point. I'm not sure, but I'm sure the technology is coming, guys. Okay, so I think these 12 minutes are good. I want to stack this and see what ends up happening and see how it looks, everyone. All right, so let's go ahead and do a deep sky stack of the Thor. Okay, so it looks like the deep sky stack is done here with Thor's helmet. Let's go check. And I must say, this did take a couple minutes. It took a few minutes to do it, maybe because I have so many images. But yeah, it doesn't happen very quickly. It's not like it's like 10 seconds, it takes a bit. And there we have it. There we have the snail, everyone. Looks like a snail. Interesting. Okay, so I wondered, we'd have to compare. Does it look better than the final image? When we compare, this is interesting. Okay, so I don't know if it made much of a difference, everyone. So this is the 14-minute regular image. This is the stacked image. It looks lighter in color, and I mean, like, as in, I can't define this as well as like the regular final image here. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but that's what it appears to me. I feel like I like this one better than the stacked image. Maybe it's just me. What do y'all think? And then this one I processed just right there, like I said, in the app, under where you can do the actual saturation, change the exposure, change, the brightness, the contrast. That's what I did with this one. Of course, I like even this one more. That's just my eyes. That's just what I like personally. But yeah, interesting. So I'm going to guess that the deep sky stacking technology will improve. I'm assuming there will be more updates. I hope that this improves with our current Seestar model. There are rumors that there will be another model, of course, and I'm sure there will be. But I hope that they do, these updates, no matter what, every time they're doing updates to the Seestar, whichever model it's going to be, that they enhance the sky stacking and deep sky stacking and all of that. That it'll go, I'm assuming the update will go to either, whatever model, right? So, but yeah, this is interesting. This is interesting to see the stacking. Now, I know with the stacking, they say that you can actually choose images, like choose your images that you want to, when I looked at the little guide that talks about it, it says like only choose the ones that you think are the best, like that are not too bright, that are not too this. But, looking at this, I'm, at least my eyes, I don't see a difference in all these subs. Like, I don't, there's nothing that looks worse or better to me than the other. So, I would have to keep playing around with it more to see, if it makes a difference if I grab a few less ones. Maybe, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe if I grab these up here instead of these are a little lighter, maybe it'll come out a little better. But it's interesting, to try it out. But yeah, there you have it. All right, so let's switch it up to Orion Nebula, and we're going to do just a quick one of this one, and we're going to try to deep sky stack just to see how it's going to come out. While we wait for Orion to come into the picture here more clearly, this is a huge, huge thing that I want to say right now. And I hope all of you have made it far enough to this video and are still watching it to hear this, because I don't think I'm going to make a separate video talking about this. But, oh, yes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There we have it. There we have it. But what I want to say is, I read only one device can be used at a time for, imaging. So only one device at a time. So my understanding with that is that it doesn't allow multiple devices, right? From what I'm hearing. Now, like, as in, I can't have a tablet at the same time that I'm running my phone, at the same time that I have, let's say, another person, a whole other person that has a Seestar and the app, that they cannot also connect all at the same time. Well, I'm here to tell you now that it can be done. You can do it. I've already tried it. I actually found out about it on accident. I wasn't trying to find a loophole or anything like that. I tried it. This was like a month back. This was even before this channel started. So I actually, as I speak right now, first, what I want to say is, as I speak right now, I'm running this right now. This one is on my tablet. It's an iPad, okay? And I'm leaving it here, but I go outside to the Seestar, right, where it's located outside my home, and I am setting it up and adjusting it and leveling it and moving it to the target while I am outside using my phone. So that's open on 2 different devices, okay? Now you might be thinking, okay, well, that's your own devices already, right? And this is the funny thing, guys. So I have my phone device. I have it under a different login, like my personal login. And then my tablet, I have it under the Astro Room login, because, you can make different logins, okay? Stay with me here while I explain this. So that might be beside the point, but I'm just saying both devices, as I'm outside with my phone, imaging, moving target, everything is being mirrored on my tablet at the same time. As long as I have both apps open at the same time on both devices. Now, I had a friend come over, and they wanted to see the telescope. They were so excited. This was about a month ago. And he was like, hey, I want to get some images myself. Can I, like, on my own phone, like, what do I do? Can I get that too? So I had him download the Seestar app. He did not even create an account. He just downloaded the app on his phone, and amazing. But while whatever I was viewing, it went, directly on his phone. So after, on his app, on the Seestar app that he had just downloaded. So after he downloaded that app and he opened it, it had him connect to my Seestar, but it made me hit the little reset button that's, on the bottom, on the side of the Seestar, right? To get it to connect to your device, right? Or to his device. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, at that time, I didn't know if it was even going to work, right? So yeah, just letting you guys know, if you have friends and family that come over to your house while you're imaging, and they, they're like, oh, I want this picture too, but they don't want you to just, like, text them the picture, right? Or email them the picture. They want to see it on their own device, right? They want to experience this too. Tell them, just try it. Tell them to download the app and have them connect to your Seestar, okay? The Seestar might prompt them, the app, when they download it, when they open it, it'll prompt them probably to reset it at the bottom, right? Like I said, there's a reset button that you press, right, to connect it when you're doing it for the first time that you are connecting the Seestar, okay, to your phone, right? The first time. So it'll ask them to do that, and it won't mess up your Seestar, okay? My understanding, when I did it, it ran smooth. It didn't reset any of my settings. It didn't do anything weird. So yeah, try it out. If you have, friends and family that want to do this too, have them, and imaging on their phone too. They can have the app up and running, and you can have, for up to 3 devices, up to, excuse me. So yes, well, up to 3, as in like I had 2 of them were mine, my tablet and my phone, and then you can have a friend, and maybe even experiment and try it with other devices. See how many you can have running. That will be a fun other video that I could do about it, but I'm not going to get into that right now. But check out Orion. Okay, so we have it at just 2 minutes and 40. I'm going to leave it at this. I'm going to stop the imaging, and let's try a deep sky stack. All right, so it looks like we got 31 subs here. I'm going to grab all of them. Okay, I want to say something now. This is probably common sense, but I just want to say it, that the deep sky stack on Orion, because we only imaged a couple minutes, comparing to the Thor's Nebula, how long it took, this one was a lot faster. This one went really quick, maybe a minute, you know? And I said, we have what, 30 something? What did it say on there? 31. Stack 31, discarded 0. Okay, so yeah, 31. And the other one, I think Thor's helmet had 96 subs or something, but this one had 31. And I'm just saying, of course, obviously, like maybe common sense, but the less subs you have, of course, the quicker the time. So let's go check. It's beautiful. It's nice. You know, I'm just going to say it again. For the price, this smart telescope really blows my mind what it can do. I mean, technology has come really far. It's just really cool that you can see this from your backyard, right? From your home, wherever you live, from your town, you know, in front of your house. And like I've said before, once again, I live in very, very light polluted skies. And super cool that, you know, no matter what, I can only imagine how this would look in like a Bortle 4 or 5, you know, skies. Yeah, if you have awesome images you want to share with me, everyone go to the community tab on Seestar, on your Seestar app, and tag me on there, tag Astro Room. And I want to see your images. I want to see them. But what I'm saying is, yeah, this telescope, you know, some people are still might be undecided whether they should buy it. And because there's other telescopes out there too, right? I have nothing against them, right? There's like the Dwarf, Vaonis, right? Vespera, right? Stellina. They're, I think those are good telescopes too. I really do. I think those are decent telescopes. But you know, the Seestar, the price, right? When you compare with the more high-end smart telescopes, the Seestar is just awesome. It's just awesome that, you know, what you get, right? Especially if you're brand new to the hobby. I know a lot of people that have been watching my channel, and they'll comment and they'll tell me that they're brand new. Their Seestar might be like their first telescope and stuff. And yeah, I mean, hey, we're all for it. That's awesome. Like, it's cool because I think this kind of telescope has brought so many more people into the hobby. It really has. Like, yeah, the power of technology. I'm gonna download this one, and it's cool, guys, that you can, you know, download. This is like for you to put it in the community tab in your Seestar app. You want to share with others. Export raw file, export and share it. You can. I was clicking on these earlier, and you can, you know, message them, text message them, text message your image, excuse me. Share it however you want. I think it allowed for email attachment and stuff. Yeah, but I'm gonna download it. Image saved. Okay, so let's move to another object now. Let's try Comet 62P. I hope I'm saying it right once again. Tsuchinshan. One of the most exciting things I think about capturing a comet is trying to get that green glow. I don't know if we'll be able to. I'm not sure how well this is going to come out, to be honest. I moved it kind of there already, but let's do it from scratch here. There's something that I would like the Seestar to fix. The company that makes the Seestar. If you notice, I'm trying to put it directly on the comet, which it is there, basically. It's going to be in the field of view. The thing is that once I tell it to go there, to slew, you know, to go right there exactly, it switches it up to a different galaxy name down here. And the only reason why that bothers me is because once we open up the stargazing view, you know, it's going to have that galaxy name, this NGC 4596, I think it is, some other galaxy name. And it's going to show that that's what I'm imaging. And it's going to show that as the names of the subs as well, is what I'm assuming. And I don't like that because my main focus is this. So I wish It could just stay on that. I know I've already adjusted it. I've adjusted the Seestar, the leveling, everything is fine. So I just don't like it, but I kind of wish that, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So it's on 62P, which is that comet, okay? And I'm going to click on go to just so it can, stay on that. Go to, and watch how it changes the object name, because it then starts, its main primary target then in a way starts being this galaxy. You see that? I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, it's sometimes I've noticed that with other objects too. I mean, when I had the Thor's helmet earlier too, right? I think it switched to unknown. I mean, we know it's there. It's just highlighting instead the galaxy, some galaxy that's out here. And if I try to move it for it to read the comet instead, it's not easy to get it to just read. So yeah, no matter what I do, it's just gonna, keep reading that one. It is what it is. We're just gonna keep going. We know that the comet is in the field of view. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. But so let's go to it. And of course, we're not gonna put the light pollution filter on, right? Because it's a comet, and the Seestar did not suggest it as well. So this is not the comet. This is not the comet, and we know this because what we were seeing there was this star. Okay, so we've got two galaxies in this frame. The comet is right here, somewhere near the center of the frame, right? Right there. And then we've got this star down here. Actually, we have two here. Two very bright stars. So this comet should begin to appear somewhere in the center up here somewhere. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Very light polluted skies. The good thing is that there's like a very thin crescent moon. Can barely see the crescent moon. So we're coming off a new moon here, and yeah, let's see if the Seestar can pick this comet up. I really hope so. Could that be it? I'm not sure. There's like a little bit of a greenish tint here. Little galaxy right there. You can see it. We're going to keep trying this comet. We're going to keep it on here. It's only been 3 minutes of imaging. We're seeing it little by little, more and more, the green glow of that comet. Let's look into this comet. Let's go to the Sky Guide app. Let's go into the Sky Guide. Where is this? Near Coma Berenices, near constellation Virgo, and near tons of other galaxies. This is Markarian's chain out here. Yeah, so we're getting some of these galaxies, I believe, into our comet field of image view. Yeah. Short period comet, 6.38 years. So this is a short period comet because it's short because it takes less than 200 years to go around the sun, to orbit the sun. So the period is 6.38 years to orbit the sun. It rises at 8:33 p.m. That's my local time here, Southern California. There's no article on it on here, so let's dig in. Let's dig in a little more. Okay, let's Google So it was discovered In 1965. Huh. Looks like we just missed the perihelion, December 25th, 2023. Wow. Can the Seestar get some of this color in very light polluted skies? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if at this time we can, but this is incredible. This is gorgeous. Darker skies. If you live in darker skies, get this comet, everyone, because I think it's going to be a lot brighter than how I'm getting it here. With my very, very light polluted skies, I'm going to still try to deep sky stack and post-process and see. Okay, let's go back to the comet on the Seestar. Looks like we're at 18 minutes. We've got some galaxies here coming up, kind of nice. But I'm not seeing the green glow of the comet. I'm thinking that if I wake up like at 5 a.m. to try to do it, or 4 a.m. before the sunrise, it could be better. Because it's, you know, the darker the sky, sometime between dawn and before sunrise. It could be way better. Because at this point where I'm at, I don't see any green hue. And it was probably better in December. All right, so I'm going to stop it here. It's almost at 20 minutes of imaging. Let's try a deep sky stack. Here we have it, stacked images. It was like over 100. And not much of a green glow. I mean, I don't see it. Maybe if I stack it in other programs, Auto Stacker or Zero, it'll might, but I don't know. I'd have to try that out. Like I said, I think if I literally wake up between 3 and 5 a.m. and try to re-image this, it's 11 p.m. California time right now. It might look better, but right now it's not. I think I missed the peak. Maybe in December this looked a lot better. Or I also just have to be in darker skies. Okay, I know I said I was done, and I stacked the images. I came back to get this stargazing view exactly on 62P on the Comet. It was really bothering me. And I want my subs to have the name 62P because that's what I was trying to image. And that's what we did get, but I just wanted to say that I think this is a glitch with the Seestar. Yesterday, I was trying to image some objects, and I noticed that I was having some major technical problems. And what I can tell everyone is I was able to fix it, but it took me some time to figure it out. This is not going to be on another video, so I hope all of you are staying around for this, and thank you if you are. And I think this is important to know. So if you're listening in, thank you again. What I want to say is that with these glitches, if you are running on an iOS device, on an Apple tablet or on your iPhone, I'm not sure if this also goes for Android devices, but make sure that you update your software. Make sure that you are doing those software updates that iOS is telling you to do. They're important. I had not done just like one update that I think maybe had come out days ago, maybe a week ago, and I just hadn't gone around to it. And because of that, I was having tons of problems with glitches, with a lot of problems with the Seestar. I couldn't actually do any deep sky stacking at all. It was just not working. It wasn't even giving me the option to select images and deep sky stack. So it took me a bit to figure it out. Like I said, it was like the next day I realized all I can think of is perhaps checking if my device needs a software update, and that's exactly what it was. You have to do your software update. Literally, that's what fixed it. I just went back into the Seestar app, looked for the deep sky stack. All my images were, everything was there. All the subs were there. I was able to choose them and put them in, and stack them. So yeah, everyone, make sure, no matter what device you're running, whether you're doing this on Android device or on your iPhones, your iPads, whatever device, just make sure you're keeping up with your device's software updates. Very important. So, yeah, just another tip. Sometimes I want to do separate videos on tons of separate tips and tricks just to keep track of them, like one by one. But I'm gonna forget. It's too many things. So, hopefully, you guys are sticking around for these videos that I'm posting and are watching. And while you're even watching the video, you're imaging at the same time. Maybe you're imaging the same target. Maybe you're comparing, depending on where you live, right? Or just imaging other deep space objects. So yeah, as I had mentioned earlier, if you are posting on the community tab, feel free to tag me on there, because I'm on there. I'm talking about in the Seestar app, right? In the community tab, go in there and I'll show you guys. I'm referring to the community tab in here. So this is what I'm referring to. If you post on there publicly and you want me to see some of your images, please, I love to even go through there whenever I get the chance. Sometimes I feel like I don't have enough time to do it, but I love to see everyone's images on there. Tag me. So yeah, I'm on there as Astro Room, all one word, of course, together. And look me up on there, tag me whenever you post an image, and I'd love to see it. Okay, everyone, so I'm glad that I came back and decided to start re-imaging again under the name 62P, because I don't know if it's just me, but did it get a little better? Does it have a little bit more of a greenish tint now? It might. But I'm glad I came back, because I wanted it to really say 62P up here. It's one of my little pet peeves. I just needed it to, actually have the name up here, because now when I go back to check my photos, my images, it's going to not tell me, it won't tell me NGC anymore, the galaxy. Right? It's just going to tell me 62P. For the comet. So, and then when I go back into deep sky stacking, because I'm going to stack it, I don't think it'll make a difference, but I'm going to stack it regardless and try it out. And I'll show you all here too. We'll check it out. But yeah, I think ZWO needs to fix these glitches, and I'm sure they will. They're doing so many bug fixes and things like that constantly. So, we want our image to not say unknown, or not, when we know we're putting it on a certain object, we just want it to stay there. So, but still, this telescope is impressive, everyone. I'm kind of getting excited. I feel like it's better, and as the night goes on, I wasn't trying to stay up till midnight, but as the night goes on, right, it's darker and darker, right? And I'm sure a lot of you know that already. As it gets more into, as we're getting closer to past midnight, 1 a.m., 2, 3 a.m., it's almost midnight here, the images will be better and better just because it's darker. The sky will get darker and darker, before sunrise. So, yeah, I'm sure that the best time to be imaging anything is anytime between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., 4 a.m., just before sunrise. It's going to be the more deep into the night you are, the better your images are going to come out. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know that, but, just throwing it out there. I know a lot of you that are watching my channel are brand new to astrophotography, brand new to having a telescope. Your Seestar is your first telescope, and I'm excited for you. It's fun. It's fun. I honestly wish that maybe just the only one that I would have gotten at the beginning telescope would have been the Seestar, but it's okay. I love my other telescopes too, and the only reason why I say that is because, it can get really pricey, really expensive when you're even first starting. And sometimes, like for me, I went all out. I bought a Celestron Nexstar 8SC, and it's like one of the most expensive of those in the Nexstar lineup of Celestron. And yeah, I went all in it, but I don't regret it. I'm not saying that I regret it because I don't regret it. I'm happy. It brings me a lot of joy to use that telescope, till this day too. And I've learned a lot by using that telescope. So in no way do I want to discourage anyone from only sticking with the Seestar. If you can get other telescopes, go get it. I wish I had 30 telescopes. I encourage all of you, keep digging into astrophotography, keep making your hobby more and more fun, keep up with your Seestar, keep imaging different targets, It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, and I'm all here for it, and I'm glad you guys are too. Now, if you really made it to the end of this video or up to this point, absolutely incredible. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. I'm just gonna say it again. This is pretty cool. Like I'm glad that I came back. I don't know if it's looking a little, it's just looking better for me. I'm glad I didn't stop. I was so close to stopping. I'm definitely seeing some type of a greenish hue for sure. I don't think my eyes are playing tricks on me. It's a lot better than earlier. Now, this is, once again, faulty glitch from the Seestar. This needs to be marked as 62P. Obviously, that's what I'm imaging right now. But it is what it is for now. Let's stack this, okay? Here we have it. So this was the one from earlier. Oh, I have way more subs now. What? Did I do a longer imaging session? I guess I did. So we had 119 subs of the Comet here. Remember that it was under this galaxy name in NGC 4596. Okay, so I got a lot more subs here. Let's do it. 62P. I like the way this came out. I know it's not much. I know what you're thinking. This is nothing, but I see the greenish hue a little bit, and I like it better than the last one. So, yeah, thanks for sticking around, everyone. I like this. I like how this came out. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate it. And till next time, we're gonna keep imaging. We're gonna keep having fun. And keep on this ride with me because it's going to get better and better. Thank you.